Potatoes, eh? They're like chameleons of the food world. One minute they're chips, crispy and golden. The next they're mashed, smooth and comforting. But hold on tight, because we're about to take those spuds on a wild ride, transforming them into a dish so good, you'll forget all about meat. This isn't your average potato salad or shepherd's pie. This is about taking 3 simple potatoes and turning them into the star of the show. Get ready for flavor explosions and textures that'll have you going back for seconds, thirds, and maybe even fourths. Now, let's talk ingredients. The foundation of any great dish starts with the right ingredients, and today we're focusing on simplicity and flavor. You only need a handful, and the hero is, you guessed it, the potato. This humble vegetable is incredibly versatile and can be transformed in so many ways. We're using 3 good-sized potatoes, the kind that are perfect for baking. These potatoes will provide the hearty base for our dish, ensuring every bite is satisfying. They're the backbone of this dish, bringing that fluffy, earthy goodness. When baked, they develop a soft, tender interior that pairs beautifully with a crispy skin. Potatoes are little nutritional powerhouses, packed with vitamins and energy. They are rich in vitamin C, potassium, and fiber, making them a healthy choice for any meal. Plus, they're naturally gluten-free, so everyone can enjoy them. This makes them an excellent option for those with dietary restrictions or preferences. We'll be using a few other bits to jazz things up, some onion for a bit of bite, adding a sharp, savory flavor that complements the mildness of the potatoes. Some herbs and spices for warmth, bringing depth and complexity to the dish. Think of rosemary, thyme, and a hint of paprika to elevate the flavors, and a touch of oil to bring it all together. The oil helps to meld the flavors and ensures a beautiful golden finish when baked. First things first, scrub those potatoes clean. You want to make sure you get rid of all the dirt and any impurities on the skin. This step is crucial because we're going to keep the skins on for that extra crunch and flavor. Use a brush if you have one and really get in there. Once they're spotless, set them aside to dry. Next, preheat your oven nice and hot. We're talking about 425 degrees Fahrenheit or 220 degrees Celsius. A hot oven is key to achieving that perfect crispy skin and fluffy interior. Make sure your oven is fully preheated before you put the potatoes in. This will ensure even cooking and the best results. We want those spuds to cook evenly and get a lovely crispy skin. The high heat will help the skins blister and crisp up beautifully while keeping the inside soft and tender. This contrast in texture is what makes roasted potatoes so irresistible. While the oven's heating up, finely chop your onion. A finely chopped onion will blend seamlessly into our seasoning mix, adding a subtle sweetness and depth of flavor. Take your time to get the pieces as small as possible. This will ensure they cook evenly and release their flavors fully. And get your herbs and spices ready. Fresh or dried, it's up to you. The key is to have a good variety. Think about what flavors you love. Maybe some smoked paprika for a bit of heat or some garlic powder for that savory kick. Lay them out so they're easy to grab when you need them. Next up, we're going to create a flavor-packed rub for our potatoes. This rub is what's going to take your potatoes from good to great. It's all about layering flavors. Start with a base of olive oil to help everything stick. Then add your chopped onion and a mix of your favorite spices. Mix your chopped onion with a generous drizzle of olive oil. The olive oil will help the onion caramelize and release its natural sweetness. It also helps the seasoning stick to the potatoes, ensuring every bite is packed with flavor. Add a pinch of salt and pepper. Seasoning is crucial at every stage of cooking. Salt enhances the natural flavors of the ingredients, while pepper adds a bit of heat and complexity. Don't be afraid to be generous here, and sprinkle in your favorite herbs. Fresh herbs like rosemary and thyme work wonderfully, but dried herbs can be just as effective. The key is to use what you love and what you have on hand. Herbs add a burst of freshness and aroma that will make your potatoes truly special. Rosemary and thyme work a treat here, but feel free to experiment. Maybe try some oregano or basil for a different twist. The beauty of cooking is making it your own, so don't be afraid to get creative with your herb choices. Now rub that delicious mixture all over your potatoes. Make sure you get into all the nooks and crannies. This is where the magic happens. The more evenly you coat the potatoes, the better they'll taste, making sure they're coated evenly. This ensures that every bite is packed with flavor and that the potatoes cook evenly. Take your time with this step, it's worth it. Pop them on a baking tray. Make sure they're spread out in a single layer. Overcrowding the tray will cause the potatoes to steam rather than roast, which means you won't get that crispy skin we're aiming for. And into the hot oven they go. The high heat will start working its magic right away, crisping up the skins and cooking the insides to perfection. Set a timer so you don't forget about them. We're aiming for about an hour of baking time. This might seem long, but trust me, it's worth the wait. The potatoes will come out golden brown and deliciously tender, or until those potatoes are golden brown and tender all the way through. You can check for doneness by piercing them with a fork. If it goes in easily, they're ready. Enjoy your perfectly roasted potatoes. Section 4. A Journey Through Time. The Tale of the Potato. While our potatoes are working their magic in the oven, let's take a little trip back in time. The story of the potato is a fascinating one, filled with adventure, discovery, and transformation. Did you know that potatoes have been around for centuries? They have a rich history that dates back thousands of years. They originated in South America, high up in the Andes Mountains. The rugged terrain and unique climate of the Andes provided the perfect conditions for these hardy tubers to thrive. The Inca people were the first to cultivate potatoes, and they quickly became a staple food in their diet. The Incas developed innovative farming techniques to grow potatoes in the challenging Andean environment. They created a variety of dishes using potatoes, showcasing their versatility and nutritional value. Potatoes were so important to the Incas that they even had a deity dedicated to them. It wasn't until the 16th century that potatoes made their way over to Europe, thanks to Spanish explorers. These explorers brought potatoes back from their expeditions, introducing them to a whole new continent. It took a while for Europeans to accept this strange new food. Initially, they were skeptical and even suspicious of the potato, often associating it with diseases and witchcraft. But eventually, the potato won them over. Its ability to grow in diverse climates and its high nutritional value made it an invaluable crop. Over time, the potato became a beloved staple in European cuisine, leading to the creation of many classic dishes we still enjoy today. Section 5. Beyond the Plate: Potatoes, Nutrition, and You. Potatoes are more than just tasty. They're good for you too. They're packed full of vitamin C, which is great for boosting your immune system and keeping your skin healthy. They're also a good source of potassium, which is important for maintaining healthy blood pressure. And let's not forget about fiber, which helps to keep your digestive system running smoothly. So, tucking into a potato dish isn't just a treat for your taste buds, it's a good deed for your body. Section 6. A Feast for the Senses: Texture, Taste, and Aroma. Can you smell that? The aroma of baked potatoes wafting through the kitchen is enough to make anyone's tummy rumble. And when those potatoes emerge from the oven, golden brown and crispy, it's a feast for the eyes as well. But the real magic happens when you take that first bite. The crispy skin gives way to a fluffy, melt-in-your-mouth interior, infused with the flavors of onion, herbs, and spices. The contrasting textures and the explosion of flavor are simply divine. Section 7. A Potato Dish, Fit for Royalty. This isn't just a simple potato dish, it's an experience. It's about taking a humble ingredient and elevating it to new heights. With just 3 potatoes and a handful of other bits and bobs, you can create a meal that's both comforting and impressive. So, next time you're looking for a meat-free meal that's bursting with flavor, skip the supermarket ready meals and give this potato dish a try. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you for it. It's so good it's fit for royalty.